Alright, what's good? Welcome back to another Rugby League Live 3 career video, playing as the Bulldogs. It's round 3 of the NRL and we're going up against the Warriors. They're coming off a narrow defeat to the Cowboys, losing 18 points to 16. As we take a look at both teams here, looking to see if the Warriors have signed anyone new. And as it goes through, it doesn't look like it. It's pretty much the standard Warriors lineup that we played against last season. As for us, more changes were made to the team. Joe Westerman has been promoted to the starting lineup, taking Dalgalho's spot. Brad Abbey will be having a run at 5'8", while Josh Reynolds is going to the bench. Rapana being moved to fullback to make way for Tyron Phillips on the wing. Starting off in possession with an early offload to Tolman as he gets his legs pumping towards the halfway line. Fourth tackle here, Segura from dummy half. Passes to Morris, who then draws in both defenders, puts Brett Morris into some space, and he's wrapped up about 25 meters out from their line. Fifth and last here, we go to Brad Abbey, who puts up the high ball and it's a pretty decent kick. Batted back, but it's collected by a Warrior. I thought we held him up in goal for a second, but Luluai gets the legs pumping out of the in-goal area. Back on attack as we shifted to Graham. Nice little pass to Eastwood. Fourth tackle here, we get a quick play the ball going. Segura takes it out. Throws the cutout pass to Josh Morris. Strikes off Jonathan Wright. Draws in Tulvas's check and he drops it on the toe for an unmarked Brett Morris on the wing to score our first try of the game. That was a mouthful to say, but we probably could have just passed the ball. So we take another look here. Beautiful little grubber. Brett Morris off the finish, and it's the Flash brothers at it again with a pretty decent try to open the scoring. With Moses Mbai here as we take a shot at goal. Trying to use the wind, and that was a pretty terrible effort. Currently up by 4, it's the Warriors on attack here. Vatuve to Thompson as he shrugs his way through one, and he's tackled 25 out. As they go through the hands here, and it's going to be Simon Mannering, gets past one, gets around the fullback, and he's tackled just past halfway. Fifth and last, Little Hair clears the ball, Rapana's there for the return, and we immediately look to counter attack. As we shift the ball here, Brett Morris gets around one. Brett Morris gets around 2 defenders and he's finally tackled, and that's going to close out the half. Another low scoring half. It's just a lot of hit ups back and forth and a lot of half breaks. Honestly, both teams are doing pretty well on defense. As we jump into the second half here, kicking off to the Warriors. Hoffman's going to take the tackle. They go short to Cara, takes a hit up, and he's going to get held up by Mbai, who managed to get the ball and the offload away to an unmarked Tyron Phillips on the wing, scoring our second try of the game a minute and a half into the second half. A big play from Moses Mbai as he converts the kick here. Like I was saying, was a big play. The one-on-one strip on Solomoni Cara, and then the offload to put Tyron Roberts away in the corner. Back with the Warriors on attack, Cara gets tackled 30 meters out. Luluai from dummy half passes to Wright as he beats 2 tackles here. One-on-one for Rapana, and he's going to bump him off at the back. Jonathan Wright of all people going on a devastating run as he crosses over to get the Warriors on the board. As Johnson looks to convert, that was some pretty shocking defense from our right edge and our custodian. With Johnson missing the kick, we're up by 6 here. Back on attack, Eastwood to Cassiano, and they're both hit pretty solidly there. 30 meters out from our line. Mbai takes it from dummy half, throws a wide ball, drawing pass from Hopper to Phillips on the wing, and he's in some space. Didn't know what to do with all that room to move, so I just take the tackle there, 35 out from their line. Hopper in a dummy half. We go for a scoot and we find space around the ruck. Eventually tackled 20 meters out. Looking to attack with the short side. Phillips to Jackson. Gets around one, and he's wrapped up 12 meters out. Fifth and last here. We pass to Mbai. Puts the grubber through. Picked up by Phillips and it was stopped meters from the line. So it was a pretty poor set by the Warriors. We're about 35 meters out on the attack. Pass to Mbai. Hopper's in space, dummies inside. Passes out to Phillips and we try and cut back in field. A little premature off the pass there. Fifth and last here, 10 meters out, and it goes to Jackson. It was supposed to go to Mbai straight away, but he gets the ball late and ends up getting tackled with it. So we're with the Warriors here as Hoffman steamrolls past Phillips, and he's wrapped up at the back by Rapana. Still on the attack, they go to Mannering, and he gets met in a solid tackle by Josh Reynolds. They go back to the left side, and Cara runs through one, gets around Rapana at the back and is eventually pulled down from behind by Phillips. It was some pretty decent runs by the Warriors, but they couldn't score any points. So we're back here spreading the ball. It's a little spammy. Morris gets around one, Grubber's back inside for Josh Morris, sorry, but it's scooped up by the Warriors. Johnson looking to run away with it. Surprised Rapana was able to wrap him up. I'm pretty sure Johnson would have ran out of stamina for Rapana to catch up like that, but it was a pretty decent chase to close the game out. A pretty sloppy second half, but we get the win in the end. Brett Morris picks up man of the match, and as always guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.
You say that I've changed, and maybe I have, but you a dime, babe. Still change ain't always bad, but I always seem to lose it as soon as I get it. Now these